No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense is on the field for the first time today. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count.
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll pitch it. Inside the 40. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. They'll run it on the counter. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Pulls it in. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Razorbacks offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Figueroa. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. On the ground, it's Van Dyke. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Razorbacks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Right on target this time. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. The Razorbacks get it past the sticks. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Snap it to the back. Spins away from the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And right down the middle. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burke. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off-play action on 1st down. Finds the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Off the play fake. He's going for it all. Working on the right. Turning on the Jets. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. it's complete.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Shotgun snap on third down. They're working that left side. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On third down, he drops to throw. He makes a catch. He's loose. Inside. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed, and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39 and a really nice pickup there. Fires to the tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Figueroa. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right on the money. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw it. Release to the back. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here comes the option. The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Riddick. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete to the left. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Power football with the run. Picks up the first down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. He'll do it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. End off from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. looking to fire. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for a crease. It's Gideon. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Turning it on. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He'll do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off.
Caught in the backfield, it's Figueroa.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the...
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Melton. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The option look. Now the pitch. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They're setting up the screen. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Nice move there. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. The Razorbacks get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Figueroa. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Now on the move. Past the 40.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabs it in the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking for a gap. It's Van Dyke. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point was good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through a tackle.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Sends it back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Got it behind the line. It's Figueroa. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Looking for space. It's Melton. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. To the air on first down. Escapes the sack. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And it slips just inside that right upright.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He breaks a tackle, and they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. The Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. They're testing the right side here. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
Defense has stepped up. It's fourth down.
Takes it on the return. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking for space, it's Melton. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Figueroa. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Fourth down coming up.
Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Tackle at the 44. Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. SMU made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms that there is something special brewing with these Mustangs. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. And the DB right with him to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's John. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Handoff from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. This is a designed run.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Quick strike complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Razorbacks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Figueroa. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Looking for a crease to the left. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick catch on 3rd down. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.